everyone, how's it going? I am Louis, the Average Guy 1983. Thank you very much for joining me on this video today. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing and installing this universal helmet mirror from Pidzoom. So before I get started, I do want to give a special shout out to Leo from Pidzoom for sending this over to me free of charge to basically review. I did want to let you guys know that this is not my first time working with the universal helmet mirror from Pidzoom. I actually purchased this a while back and I installed it on my LS2 Blaze helmet for my Insta360 Ace Pro's GPS preview remote to be able to see my footage on the camera whenever I'm writing any of my PEVs. So seeing how well it worked, when I was asked if I wanted to partner up to get something official, I said absolutely, and they sent it over. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox it, install it, and then we're going to go for a ride on the Roadrunner Pro and just see how it actually does, because the only way you can actually see how these mirrors work is just literally by you testing them out. And unfortunately, I can't get a good footage from like inside of my eye so you guys can see how the mirror looks like from the helmet. So I'm gonna have to do it from like a side view, from like a third person type point of view, in order for me to be able to give you guys a decent review on the product. So before we get started, let me go ahead and show you guys the front of the box. And hopefully everything looks good, because I am using my Osmo Pocket 3 and it does have a focus range limitation. And what I like about the instructions here in the box is that it literally tells you right here, depending on the style of helmet you have, how to install it. Most people will be trying to figure out, how do I install this on my helmet? And right here you have your options here. So this is pretty cool. So with that said, let's go ahead and start unboxing it. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so I went ahead and I zoomed in so you guys can be able to see this a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and remove the foam here so you guys can see what you get. So right here you can see that you get 4 mounts total. 2 of them are the same. You can kind of see it here. There's 1 and 2, and they already have the adhesive tape in the back. The other one is a smaller mount, which looks like this, and it has an adhesive tape that goes on here like this in the back. Alrighty, so looking at the mirrors, which are right here, you get 2 of them, so I'm going to pull both of them out. And I want you to see how cool these things are. So check this out. I'm going to put both of these in the same exact distance. They're not going to be farther from me. They're in the same exact distance. And you can see right here, the one on the left side is much closer to me, technically speaking, based on the mirror. And then the other one is more farther away. So the choice is yours. You can choose a mirror that actually has the objects looking closer than what they actually appear, or farther than they actually appear. But this is what it looks like, and they're both in the same exact distance away from the camera. So you can see the big difference between both. But this is really cool. The back of the mirrors have a reflective tape on it to be able to be seen from the front, where people's headlights may reflect off of here. The next thing you get is 2 rubber bands. These 2 rubber bands are for mounting on a bicycle style helmet that's open. What you do here, just an example, I'll grab this one here. You use this mount for it. You put one here like this, and one on the opposite side like this. And then this mounts on the inner part of the helmet, and it goes on just like this. So you don't have to worry about using any kind of tape. It just goes into one of the holes, and then you just mount it, and bam, you're done. And again, there's 2 different sizes, a smaller one and a larger one. Alrighty, so up next is the mount. You have a large one right here, and if we measure it from the back side, it's about 6 inches. Then you have the medium sized one, which is approximately 4.5 inches. And then the smallest one, which is approximately 3 inches, give or take. In this bag, you have a mounting screw if necessary to use. In this last bag over here in this corner, you have a very small screwdriver, about 1.5 inches, give or take. Alrighty, so now that we've taken a look at everything that's included, let's go ahead and start installing it on the helmet. Alrighty, so the kit does not come with the isopropyl alcohol pad, so I'm going to be using some rubbing alcohol here that I have. It's 99%. and I'm just going to spray a little bit at the top, just like that, and I'm going to basically wipe it down with a rag. Alrighty, so I'm going to be using this mount right here that you can see right here, and if you push this little trigger, you can actually release this without any problems, similar to that of the one that I have on my Ace Pro. So it's just like that, comes right off just like that, push the button in, clips right back on, there you go. So we're going to remove the adhesive and then stick it on. Alright, so the main part you want to install this on is right around here on this side. You definitely want to have it right around here, because if you put in a Bluetooth headset, you don't want this to be in the way. So this will be perfect right around here. There you go. Once it's on, we just want to press fit it like this and hold on to it for at least a minute before you release it. Alrighty guys, so I've been pressing this on for a minute already. I'm going to go ahead and let it go already, but this is just so you guys can see that it's already on. I would honestly wait 24 hours before using this and making sure that it sticks on for 24 hours. But from there, you can just use this mount that's right here and then just stick it on right here like that, and it clicks on, and there you go. Having it mounted here would actually allow you to be able to open up your shield without any issues. And if you have a Bluetooth headset here on the side, it's not going to get in the way. So from here, the only thing you need to choose is which mount you want to put on. Do you want to put the long arm, the medium arm, or the short arm? And then from there, choose the mirror that you want, position it the way you want it, and you're good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys real quick how does that work. Alrighty my friends, now that we have this mounted, hopefully you guys can see everything okay. The next thing is to choose which arm you want to use. You can use the long arm that goes in like this, or you can choose the medium arm, which goes like this, or you can choose the short arm, which goes like this. The choice is yours. Once you pick which one you want, select the mirror that you want to install. Alrighty, so in my case, just for right now, I'm going to choose the medium mount that looks like this, and all you have to do is just grab your screwdriver and loosen it up. Once you loosen it up, you can go ahead and press fit it until the bottom by holding it with your finger here and pressing down. Once you hear the click sound, we're good to go. From there, we can install the mirror and position it the way you want and go from there. Alrighty, so now I'm going to go ahead and grab the mirror. I'm going to grab the smaller one, which is the one that sees objects further away versus closer, just to make sure that I'm not getting any false reads and not be able to make a turn or anything like that on a lane. I want to be able to see everybody just fine, and if I use this like a car like I normally do, this should work like this. So this is the one that has objects look further away from you, so we're going to install this right now. So you just loosen this up here, install this over like this, just like that, and then put it back on here by press fitting it back inside and then tightening it down. Before you do, you can go ahead and reposition your mirror like this. You could even do it like that and have it on this way, so this way when you have your helmet on, it doesn't get in the way. Alrighty ladies and gentlemen, so I have installed the Pidzoom mirror on the helmet. As you guys can see, it probably looks a little bit different and it's because I tried doing it in this way, the way the box says here, where you can see on the instructions here that it's supposed to be mounted on the bottom here, and then it's supposed to stick out sideways and have the mirror stick out sideways, basically over here. Unfortunately, this method here did not work. I tried it on and I noticed that unfortunately I couldn't see a single thing. I thought it was something that had to do with maybe the reflection of the helmet, so I opened up the lid. So I ended up having to use a heat gun to carefully remove the adhesive area from this mount, and then place it upside down the way you see it now, so that this way the mirror can be seen better with the medium size mirror mount. So now it clips on just fine. Everything looks like it's okay. I pre-tested it inside of the basement before we go out, but I'm going to probably have to be adjusting this mirror a little bit here and there until I get it right, and then come back and talk to you guys about the mirror and give you guys my honest opinion about it. But just so you guys know that this is not my first time working with this product, and let me show you guys my other setup. I'm going to scoot this over. This right here is my LS2 Blaze, and as you guys can see, I already have a Pidzoom mirror right here, but instead of using the mirror, I'm using it for the Insta360 Ace Pro GPS preview remote. So when I do my YouTube videos, I'm always making sure that my videos look okay, because I'm able to keep an eye on the footage watching this preview remote. And the preview remote, it is a GPS, so it gives me that miles per hour gauge thing that I always use. In this case, we're not going to use it, so you're not going to be able to see how fast I'm going. But I just wanted to show you guys that this is one that I purchased versus the other one that I got free of charge from Leo at Pidzoom. Alrighty, my friends, so with that said, let's go ahead and go upstairs, gear up, and put the helmet on, test out this mirror using the Roadrunner Pro. I'm going to intentionally leave my dash cam off so that this way I can fully depend on this mirror here and see how it does. I'm positive that I'm going to have to be adjusting it left and right until I get this positioning right, but for right now I have it at a base setting. This is on permanent, but on the top here it can easily be moved left and right, like you can see here, and you do have to put a little bit of pressure to move it, so that means that it's not going to be moving with vibration on the road, and that's really nice. So alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the Roadrunner Pro. We're about to take off. As you can see, I have the mirror right here on the helmet. I'm on the X4, and we're going to see how it does with the Roadrunner Pro and see what improvements need to be done. Here we go. Best way to test ride these things is by literally going out for a test ride. So here we go. All right. Okay. Need to adjust it just a tiny bit. Oh wow, that is freaking perfect. If I stay within this lane here, I can actually see the car that's right next to me, which is amazing. That is really nice. Very, very cool, man. I do feel like I need to adjust this mirror just a tiny bit more. A little bit more to the left. I'm going to try to do that right now as soon as I get to a stop. There we go. Alrighty. So far I'm doing good. Adjustment again. It's a little bit better. Alright, hopefully I can adjust this real quick. Alrighty, so I think I found the sweet spot on this thing, and now I can go ahead and tighten this down so it stays the way it is. It doesn't move though, so that's really nice. I do have the X4 next to me, so I can be able to see what's in front of me and behind me, and I can definitely see the white car. So not bad. I can definitely see the car behind me. This is really cool. It's not even like budging. In other words, the way I positioned it right now, it's exactly how it's remaining. It's not moving any further. Very cool, man. What an alternative to having mirrors on the bar ends of the scooters or the e-bikes, for example, like this Roadrunner Pro. This is really nice. Now, I do wish the mirror was a little bit bigger, kind of like the other mirror, but without the objects being closer than they appear. So it would be cool to get a different size mirror, maybe some upgrades that we can buy on the side as an extra. That would be really cool to have. Oh god, this road sucks. My eyes got sand in them. And I have my lid open. Alrighty, so this is pretty nice, man. I'm really enjoying this mirror. I can actually see pretty good. It would be nice to have it a little bit wider though, man, because behind me I can't really see unless I have my dash cam on. But other than that, it seems to be doing pretty well. And the way I positioned it here is definitely not moving, so this is pretty cool. It's not moving at all. But I can see everything from like the left lane. If I'm on the right lane and there's two lanes going forward, I can definitely see that. So like right now I can see everything behind me as well. So not bad, guys, not bad at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video here. We're gonna go back to my basement right now because I'm actually just gonna make my way back home, and we'll go ahead and talk about this real quick and give you guys my honest point of view. Alrighty, guys. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, and we're back home. So what did I think about the mirror experience? I thought it was honestly great. I think it's definitely worth buying, and I do feel that the mirror still needs to be a little bit wider. I did figure out a trick though. Here's the helmet, for example. If I happen to turn my head a little bit to the left, I'll be able to see behind my shoulder as well as on my left lane while I'm on the right lane riding the scooter or riding any other PV that I own. And I like that idea without having to use other type of mirrors like the handlebar mirrors or bar end mirrors, which is great. I noticed that I was using bar end mirrors for a while, and after a while I had to remove them because they were just getting in the way, or if I would fall off my scooters or anything like that, the mirrors would automatically shatter and break, like what happened with my GT1. So this mirror is really good. Even though it is a little bit high up, it doesn't block my visibility at all whatsoever as I'm actually riding straight and looking straight ahead. So this is nice. I do recommend it. I hope the view that I gave you guys with my Insta360 X4 was pretty good, so you guys can see what I was looking at in a way. The intention of that was so you guys can see in front of me and behind me. So this way you can see that I did not have my dash cam on. So I was fully depending on that mirror, and it did really good. So again, all I had to do was just turn my head a little bit to the left, and I can see behind me and also on my left side while I was on the right lane. And that is wonderful. Would I recommend one for the right side? Yeah, I would, and that's if you're okay with having two mirrors in front of you. That might block out a little bit of your visibility, so I would be careful with that. But just having one alone, I think it's a good idea. Alrighty guys, so this is going to be it. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you guys found it informative and useful and entertaining. With that said, if you have any questions about the Pidzoom mirror, please comment down below. And again, you can get yourself one at pidzoom.com and just look for the mirror. And again, if there is a discount code, it's most likely going to be TAG1983. So see if you can use that code. I'm not sure yet. This is just to save you guys some money, nothing more. And yeah, that's about it. All right, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace for now.